Okay. Think we are back. So guys, can you see me? Okay guys. Okay, think we are back. So in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you guys an alternative to Canvas Pro. Let's assume you want to create designs, but you don't know how to create designs in Canvas. Let's say because of the fact that you cannot access the pro version of Canvas. So I'm going to be showing you. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you guys an alternative to Canvas. Okay, an alternative to Canvas Pro. So I'll be showing you guys you want to create designs, but you don't know how to create designs. So what I'm going to show you, let's just go straight into what we are. So I don't want to waste much of our time because I've been trying to test run the streaming software since. So I've been having errors. So I think we need to go straight now into the point to avoid wasting of our time. So if you are a graphic designer who does not know how to use Canvas, or you are a graphic designer who is having issues with the Canvas Pro version, based on the fact that you actually got a link to the Canvas Pro, somebody invited you to the Canvas Pro, but it got expired, so it's really frustrating. So I'm going to be showing you an alternative on how you can design just like Canvas using a particular online software. This online software works like Canvas. It works like Canvas. I hope you get my point. So the name of the website is Studio Polotno. Understand? So let's just paste the website. You don't need to speak the grammar. Let's just paste the URL here, or we can just search for it. Okay, so let's say Studio Polotno. Okay, let's just search for it online. So just go open your browser, your Chrome browser, or any browser you're using to browse. So I'm going to be introducing to the interface, how the interface works. Now this is the link you are seeing here on the screen. So click on the link. So once you click on the link, it's going to load the website for you. Can you see the website now? Now in this website, it is divided into 3 sections. We have the first panel section, we have the second, and we have the third, which is the design area. Our design area. So I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. I want you guys to follow up properly, because it's very important to follow up properly. With what I'm doing. Okay guys, so yeah, let's just start now. If you look at the first panel here, on your screen, you will see a lot of menus here, a lot of options you can select. Now these options you are seeing here is a kind of menu options. Now the first option you are seeing here is the templates. So if you click on it, you will see a lot of templates available you can use for designing. Let's assume you are not a graphic designer who wants to design through templates. You want to use template to design, so you can use one of these templates to design. You can just select your desired template. Okay, so you can also search for templates. Let's say I want to design a thumbnail. Let's search for thumbnail. So let's search. Okay, it's no results. Okay, let's uncheck this thing and search for thumbnail. Okay, you can see thumbnails. Okay, so you can see thumbnails that can be used for your video, YouTube videos and other stuff. These are thumbnails. Can you see the thumbnails? These are thumbnails. Okay, so you can select any of the thumbnails you desire to use. So I'll be selecting one. Let's select this. So you select the thumbnail, click on the thumbnail. Okay, it's loading. So So can you see the thumbnail? Okay, so you can just search for a number of designs you feel like you want to create, which you don't want to create from scratch. Okay, just search it here. So once you search it, you get your desired result. Okay, so now let's go to the second menu, which is the text menu. Now in this text menu, let's delete this. Okay, in this text menu, you can create text. You can create an header text. You can also create a subheader text. The subheader text is always below the header. Then we can also create a body. The body contains informations about the flyer or the business you're advertising. You understand? So their texts are always smaller, but the header are always big in size. So if you want to create an header, you use this by clicking on it. So you can see the header here already. Sorry. So this is the header here. You can just drag it and position it to wherever you want to position it. You can also change the color of the text to any color you desire to use. Just click on this color, then select the color you want to use. Let's use this color because it's visible on that. That is what we call contrast. Now you can also change the font. You can change the font to the kind of font you want to use. You can use the font available here. You can change the font to the kind of font you want to use. You can increase the size of the font. You can make it bold. You can also change the alignment, or let's say you can make it left align, right align, center align, or right align. You understand? Okay, so let's leave it at center. You can make the text italic. Can you see it now? You can also make the text what? Italic. You can also make the text underlined by clicking on this underline button. You can make the text underlined. You can animate the text. Okay, you can make it fade in. You understand? You can also move it. Can you see? You can also zoom it. Okay, let's leave that. Then you can apply effects like background. You can change the color. You can add padding and other stuff. You can also add shadow to your text. Can you see the shadow? You can change the offsets. You can change the opacity of the shadow. Can you see the opacity? You can change the offset to Y, understand, and offset X, and so on. You can also make the shadow blur. Okay, so you can also apply effects on your text. If you want to apply blur effect on your text, you can apply it. You can also move the position, like either layering position or the screen position, like align, understand. You can also just select anyone you desire to use. So this thing actually basically works like Canvas, and the advantage about this thing is that it's free to use. It's basically free to use. You can see the thing is free to use. You can duplicate your elements here. You can reduce your transparency, the opacity of it. You can also delete it here, and you can lock the layer here. Okay, now let's go to the other side. Okay, if you want to import your own font, you can come here by going to my fonts. Once you come to my fonts, you have the access to import your fonts into this software, which is the Studio Polotno. Okay, Polotno. So you can import your fonts from here by clicking on the upload button. So once you click on the upload button, you can just select your font you have in your system that you want to use. Let's say, assuming you want to use a specific font now, and the font is now available on the website, which is the design software. All you just have to do is to import the font into your software here. Okay, so now the next thing we have here is we have the photos. Now one of the advantages about this website is that you don't need to sign up before you can start using it. It's basically without sign up. I'm using it currently now, but I think it's preferable you sign up so that you will not lose your work, because if you don't sign up, you might lose your work because you don't have access to their cloud storage. But once you sign up, you can have access to the cloud storage where you can actually your work can be saved into. Okay, these photos here, you can see that this thing is integrated with Unsplash. Unsplash is integrated into this website. Now what here is that you can collect any image without going to any website. Through here, without going to any website. So Unsplash images are free available here, meaning you can just search for any images you want to use here from Unsplash, then just drag and drop it, or you click on it, Let's just try one. Okay, let's say we want to use this, or let's search for smile. Everything is basically free here. You can delete this one away. Let's delete this. Basically free. Can you see it? Let's delete this also. But do you see that it has background? I'll show you how to remove the background. Okay. Now we have the undo button and the redo button and the undo button. We also have the flip, where you can flip it vertically or horizontally. If you flip it vertically, it comes like this. Or can you see? Then we also have effects. You can apply effects, blur effects on the image. Can you see the blur effects? You can also have this. You can apply brightness. Yeah, you can apply grayscale, which is black and white. You can also give it border. You can increase the border. You can change the color of the border to white. Can you see it now? Sorry. Okay. So let's remove that. You can add corner radius. Can you see the corner radius? Let's remove that. We can also add shadow. We can add shadow. Can you see that we can add shadow? Now the next thing we can also do is that we can just make it fit to a page. Let's Ctrl Z it. Okay, I just press Ctrl Z to remove it. You can also press here. So we have the crop function where you can crop the image to remove unwanted part from the image. You can remove unwanted part from the image. You can also animate the image. You can remove the background here by clicking on remove background and click on remove background. Can you see it's loading? So basically you have 5 credits attached to your listing. So the only way you can actually use this thing well without having issues with this credit is that you can create an account. Once you create an account, if you are using it again, let's assume you want to, let's say your credit is finished, just create another account. There's a particular software you can use in creating what we call discardable emails. I will come into the next class for that. So I want to talk about that in this class. So basically you can just create this discardable email and sign up again with the website to get another free credit. So let's remove the background. Let's remove the background. Okay, can you see the background has been removed now? Okay, the background has been removed. Okay, so let's click on confirm. Click on confirm. Can you see what happened here? Just the way Canvas work, free. Can you see it here? So you can search for any images you want to use in your design. You can search for it. You can just search for the images. So I'm just showing you how to do it. So the next thing we have here is the icon. So you can search for icons also. Can you see icons? Click on here. Or any icon, just search for it. Let's Ctrl Z that. Just click on it. It comes in, then you scale it down. Can you see it now? Okay. Change the color to white. Put it here. Can you see that? If you want them, any shapes you need, you can just get them here. Just bring it in. You can also change this one to rectangle. Can you see? Just bring the shapes for your design and that stuff. So you want to put any shapes there. So now we have upload. This upload is where you bring in your images. If the images you want to use for your design, let's say I was assuming I want to use an image now for my design. What I just need to do is to click on the upload button. So let me bring one of my image for my system. Let me bring one of my image. So basically what I'll just do is that I'll just select the image I want to let it and click on open. So then you bring it here into your design. Can you see it here? So let's remove that. You can also remove the background the same way you did that down. Can you see the remove background here? Okay. You can also apply effects to it. But let's forget about it. I think we have already done that. So the next we have there is background. You can change your background. You can either use color. Let's try a color. Can you see the color has been changed? Let's try another color. Can you see the color has been changed? Or you can use gradients, or let's say images, background images. You can use background images. Now these background images can be used anyone you want to use. You can just try and use it. Can you see there? Can you see the background image? Can you see the image? You can just search for the kind of image you want. You can get it there. So once you just search for it, you have the access to it. So the next thing we have there is layers. The layers are every element you see on your design interface. These are the layers. Each of them has a layer. You can move them up and down. Understand? Let's say you want to bring this one backward. You want to bring it backward. This is it. Just drag it down. Can you see it's going backward? Can you see that? Just drag it. And you can have it backward. Can you see that? Okay. So now let's go to the resize here. This resize is where you can change the size of your canvas. Let's say you want to create another size of design. Just input the design size here. Understand? You can input the design size here. Okay. Let's use 120. I think 1280 was the size that was there before. Okay. So you can just input the design size here. So once you put the design size here, so the canvas will conform to the design size. It will conform automatically to the design size. So now let's go to the codes. Now this way you can get codes also. Let's say you want to create codes for your Instagram or your Facebook, your WhatsApp, you understand? So just you can get any codes here. You can get any codes. Let's say you can just drag it. So all you just have to do is to click on it. Can you see the codes here? Can you see the codes? You can change the color to white. Understand? It depends on how you want it to be. Okay? So that is the code. Okay, now let's go to QR code now. This QR code you are seeing, you can generate QR code for your URL. So all you just have to do is to let's paste this URL of this website. It can be the URL of your WhatsApp or the URL of your Facebook. You want to generate a QR code so you can put it in your design. Just paste the URL here and click on add, and you see the URL, the QR code here. Just put it there. So anybody that scans the QR code will direct the software will direct them to the website. So now the next one we have AI generated. Now this AI generated are images that are generated by AI. You can get them here. This is one thing that Canvas, I don't think Canvas have that. But I think they have the plugins where you can attach other softwares to get this kind of stuff. But I think mostly this one is just open. You understand? It's working along with lexical art. So you can get a lot of art AI images. Can you see that? You can get a lot of AI images here. You can get a lot of it. A lot of AI images. You can get a lot of AI images here. So it's nice, it's a very nice software, and it is absolutely free. This is one of the things I used to love it. You can also remove the background. Let's assume you want to remove the background. Let's remove the background. Let's see what it's going to give us. Okay, so okay, let's allow it to look. So just make sure you have a coin. So these are the images you are seeing here. You can also generate your own personal images here. So you have access to only 10 credits. If this credit is exhausted, create another new account. Use what we call discardable emails to create another new account. Those emails are discardable. They are not permanent emails that you can use for long. They are only just for like 2 or 5 minutes. So create another new account. If you are creating a design, you understand? So create another new account so I can get new credits. Now you can generate another image, your own AI images. Let's say a boy with a cat. Let's just generate something to see how it works. Just enter the prompt. Once you enter the prompt, it's going to generate the images for you. Can you see the images now? A boy with a cat. Can you see a boy with a cat? Can you see it? This image does not exist. You are the only one that has this image because it was generated uniquely for you by the AI. It was generated uniquely for you by the AI. Can you see the image? Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I think we are done with this panel. So I think you understand everything that is here. So the next thing I would like us to know is about, so that we can round up this. So you can save your project here. You can also open a project. Let's say you can save. So if you save the project, what happens is that it downloads it as a JSON file. Can you see that you cannot lose your project, meaning that you can also get a project offline. In as much that if you create a new using the discardable image, you can still import that project you are working on the former one. Let's assume your create has finished. You want to create something, you have to export the project, then create a new account, then import the project into the new account. By you clicking on open, then you can import the project. If you want to create a new design, click on create new design. But we will leave that. So next thing we need to do now, after everything you have done, we want to save our work now. Let me tell you how to add pages first. If you want to add pages or you want to duplicate pages, if you want to duplicate this page, click on duplicate icon. This page becomes 2. Let's check it out. The page becomes 2. Can you see the page? Can you see that I click it twice? So you want to delete page, all you have to do is to click on delete button. But if you want to create a new empty layout like this, just click on this add page. Can you see it? Just the way Canvas works, that's how it works also. Just the way Canvas works. And one amazing part about it is that it is free to use. Everything you see here free to use except for the AI remove background. They're the 2 things that are having coins here. So now let's go to the download part. Now if you want to save your work as picture, like a JPEG or PDF and on and so forth, just come here to this your top right screen and click on download. Now you can download it as JPEG, PNG, PDF, HTML, GIF, animated image. But I basically love saving my works in PNG. This is when you are creating an ebook, you save as PDF. Create a web page, meaning you can design a web page here with this app, this software. If you create the web page, it will generate the HTML code for you of the web page you design. To generate the HTML code of what you design here, if you click on HTML, to create it as HTML for you. But I don't want to design, I'm not a web designer, so I want to generate it as PNG because I'm a graphic designer. So I can also click on the PNG, then you can increase the size to any extent. Well, let me leave it like this. Then just click on the download button. So it has been saved to my folder. So let's click and let's try and get it in our folder. Just click on it. Okay, I think we'll soon be done with this class. So can you see it now? It's opening the image for us. Might not be able to open it too because I don't want us to waste time. Let's cancel this. So this is the image here. Let's just make it something. Can you see the image? Oh, it's only saved that one page. Okay, so if you want to save the other page, all you have to do is to just click on this download. Then let's delete this image, this part. Click on download PNG. Allow. Okay, let's go back to our folder and check what we just did. So you go to the download folder. Go to the download folder. Go to the download folder. Once you go to the download folder, okay, it's loading. So the name of the website is Studio Polo Snow. Just search for Studio Polo Snow. You get it on Google. Click on the link you see, which is the second line. So click first to second link, so you can get it here. So let's just, can you see the web? The things are loading. Can you see it? Can you see it? These are the designs. Okay, that's just it for that. So I think we are done with this class. So if you want to sign up, just click on here to log in. If you click on login, you can sign up. So that is all for that. So thanks for watching this tutorial. I love you guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'll be uploading lots and tons of videos on this channel. Please subscribe to the channel because to this I just set up my studio currently now. I just set up my studio, so I want to start doing tutorials, amazing tutorials that will help you guys, even tutorials that will make you money, and also the ones that will also add skills to you and value. Please guys, I want you to subscribe to my channel if you want to be a partaker of this journey. So thanks and remain blessed. Love you.